We got lots of sellers selling the M4a1 on Amazon now. Most of them are the same style. This is a new kind of different style, and it's going to be interesting to see how it performs compared to the other M4a1s that we're used to seeing. This is from a brand called BWINE or BWINE, B-W-I-N-E. Actually, I know they make some RC cars because actually I remember getting some for my kids in the past. So it's the BWINE M4a1 gel ball blaster. And you could tell by looking at it right away that it looks a little different. Obviously, it's translucent, but the front foregrip / outer barrel looks different too. So we're going to talk about this, kind of tell you the differences, and get it ready to shoot, and then test FPS on it because I'm kind of interested to see how hard it shoots. You know, it says 200 plus FPS. Of course, most blasters, unfortunately, seem to overestimate their FPS, or they quote the highs, not the average. So let's see. I mean, it's definitely reasonable that it should be hitting over 200, considering most of them for A1s have. Okay, so let's talk about what comes with it, right? Safety glasses, right? Make sure you guys wear eye protection. I always like to touch on that just because that's probably the one way you could get hurt. They do actually give you a nice user manual. You don't see that a lot, and the packaging is actually pretty nice with this one too. So that's cool as well. This really has been designed kind of as a very simple to use, kind of modeled after almost like Splatterball and how they give you individual bead packets that you just put right into this bottle, fill this up with water, soak them, and then that's the exact amount so that people are less likely to mess it up. So that's what we got going on over here, each packet. And I think each packet's like 300 gel beads, I want to say. So they give you those. Of course, you know, over time you're going to run out of those and use regular gel balls or gel beads and just soak those properly. But when it comes to these ones, they just say pour this in here, fill that with water, give it about 4 hours or so, you should be good to go. All right, they give you the nice little water activated target. We've seen that before with some of the other blaster brands. That's just a nice kind of bonus, right? The stock here is a telescoping stock, right? And your buffer tube, you can see, is a little different. There's no battery that goes in the buffer tube. In this one, the battery's going to go up front here, and I'll show you that in a minute. Motorized magazine. However, this is designed slightly different, so other M4a1 magazines will not fit in here. Other M4a1 drum magazines will not fit in here either. I tried both. I tried multiple different ones. None of them fit. This feed tube is slightly forward, so you can see it's all the way at the forward-most point of the mag, and the other mags are not like that. They're back farther. It won't line up, okay? Maybe with some modifying, but I don't even see how you could. So I wouldn't mess with that. It does show in the manual that there is a drum mag and you can buy extra magazines. I just don't know where you can do that. You do get the nice carry handle. We've seen this before with M16 style. This just slides on the Picatinny rail here. And so we'll just slide it on. All right, and then just line it up and tighten it down. Okay. And while we're here, we'll just go ahead and put the stock on too, right? So the stock this is a telescoping stock, and it just clips on. And then there is a release right there if you do want to take the stock off. And now since the battery's not back there, you certainly could use this stockless as well. So for batteries, they give you 2 batteries, which is nice, and 2 chargers. So the included chargers right here, 2 of them, USB chargers, same as we see. Your battery's actually going to go up here. So this is kind of spring-loaded. You're just going to push back, and you could take both the top piece off and the bottom piece, but there's not really a reason to take the top piece off for this. So we'll just take the bottom piece off, and there is your battery plug, right? So we're going to plug the battery in. Now this is a pretty tight compartment, right? So there's going to be a learning curve to getting these to fit in here perfect, and just know that it will fit, but it did take me several tries to get it to fit in there. So just be aware of that and try not to get frustrated. Of course, the battery wires will become more pliable the more you use it, and that will help some, but it's always just going to be a tight compartment with this specific battery, okay? And that is a 1200 mAh 7.4 volt battery. So let's see if we can get it in there, if I got it in there right or not. Looks like I did. This should just snap back in place. And it's snapped in place. So we got the battery in there, and like I said, it is tight, so just be aware of that. And again, I would probably switch to just a smaller battery just to make it easier on getting the battery in and out. But this is what it comes with, and they give you two, which is really nice. So we got the battery in there now. We got safety. We got semi, and this does truly have a semi. So you can see we got semi-automatic. Does light up, which is kind of cool. And then automatic. Okay. We got the three functions there. Other buttons, this is just static, right? Nothing. And then your mag release like we'd expect. So mag in, mag release, right? Pretty straightforward, easy to put together. Definitely cool looking. I kind of like the translucent, definitely safe colors for those of you who need safe color blasters or don't want anyone to mistake your blaster for realistic. Good option here. So if it has some good performance, the fact that it comes with two batteries is cool. I mean, they really have made it nice and easy. So again, it's from BWINE. It's the M4a1. Excited to shoot this and see how hard it shoots. So we will, of course, do that demonstration video. We'll test the FPS on it, and we'll see how it performs. So comments, questions, post them below. Of course, please like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in all those monthly giveaways. Thanks a lot.